What's up, guys? It's D Amazing here, bringing you a review of the Medicom / Mafex Amazing Spider-Man 2 DX set. Now, I'm going to straight up get into what's different about it and not what's the same. So, the reason why I put them side by side is that you can see the normal Spider-Man head as opposed to the Andrew Garfield head. I know you can't see it up close. I'll obviously zoom in and show you some different stuff. So what I'm going to do is, I'm honestly just going to pop the head off real fast. Oh god, I hate autofocus. Anyway, on manual focus, this is the Andrew Garfield head. I am not excited about this head at all, and I really was, because in the initial prototype photos it actually looked really good, but here it's just sad, honestly. I'm not pleased with the Andrew Garfield head at all, not at least in the slightest. But you know, you gotta make do with what you have. And overall, from far away, it looks good. From angles, it looks good. But if you just look straight up at it, you just look like you have a sad Keanu with the Andrew Garfield haircut. And I'm just not happy with it. I'm not feeling it at all. So, that's already just a negative in my book. But, you know, you never know. Like I said, far away, it looks good. But otherwise, no. Not a good look. Next up, we're going to start with the fact that when you have the Andrew Garfield head on, you get a mask. This is the mask that he can hold in his hand when obviously he's doing the whole unmasked pose. I'm Spider-Man. You're telling Gwen Stacy, I'm Spider-Man. Whatever. Anyway, this is the mask you get. And there's a little crinkle here. So that way with the new hand that they give you, because they give you new hands, as well as the old set of hands, you can just hold it in. So voila. It can honestly just hold it straight up. No issues about it. Oop. Obviously I couldn't get a grip on it because I couldn't hold it. But whatever. Anyway, next up, we're going to get into the fact that, yes, it still comes with a Spider-Man head. He actually comes with this head on. So I just want to make sure you guys know that for a fact. It comes with a fireman's hat, which is pretty cool. It actually fits on the regular Spider-Man head and not the Andrew Garfield head. So as you can see, you know, voila. And yes, it does fit on this Spider-Man's head. So if you want, you can swip and swap. But it definitely fits on the regular Spider-Man's head. So just know that. Next up, I want to get into the fact that he comes with a tiny little cell phone that you can hold in a tiny little cell phone holding hands. Again, this is the reason why they gave you new hands, so you can do stuff like hold cell phones. You can make phone calls and stuff now. Oop. I'll get back to that later. Comes with a sword top. Again, some of the new hands that they give you allows you to hold this. So when you want to do cool poses and have him throwing sword tops, have him fight the lizard, whatever, Electro, Shaka, whatever, it's all there. Actually, it is Electro, not Shaka, but don't mind me, I'm just being a jerk right now. It comes with a new webbing, so this is one where obviously if you want to put on your villains' faces, you want them to stick it to walls, it is flexible. Can it hold a pose? No, but it indeed is flexible. So you don't have to worry about ripping or breaking it. This is something you might want to get into and get ideas. Also used from the fight with Electro. There's a tiny vial here filled with something that's very important. I will not get into it if you didn't see the movie by now. I don't want to spoil it for you. Obviously, if you've seen the movie, you know what it is. Don't be a jerk. A fire hose. Well, obviously, if you've attached the fireman's hat, you want to do the iconic pose from the movie or that you've seen in the commercial, where he holds the hose. Hose is obviously not attached to anything because I don't have a giant fire truck. But that's none of my business. A megaphone. This is actually pretty cool. I know sometimes we go out looking for little props and stuff like that. So it's always really cool to get stuff like this. That Spider-Man fell because that's the wobbly one. We're not going to get into that. He's a jerk anyway. Next up, backpacks. Alright, backpacks are important. I think when it comes to Spider-Man, we all know him as a teenager, he wore his spider clothes either under his suit or he had in his backpack. He constantly changed. This Spider-Man, being a hipster, he has a skateboard. Really cool thing about the backpack, there's a latch that you can unfold. You pop the skateboard under. Really cool. Yes, it does fit around his arms. He can wear it. He can support the weight. All good stuff. Thumbs up. Now, you see these feet here that I'm going to show you. These are not the ones with magnetic feet because I already popped the magnetic feet on. The difference you'll notice is, oh wait, also, he's not wobbly. So, for those of you that asked about the stability issues, at least on mine, it's been fixed. Now, real quick, these are the magnetic feet. They are a bit more glossier, a bit better, a bit shinier. I'm thinking about keeping them on at all times. But, you know, I don't know yet. I'm still debating. And what I want to do is I want to show you guys, because there's a wall. And the wall comes with Spider-Man. Trust me, it does. The feet stick. So, I'm not going to be a jerk, though. But the feet do stick. So, as you can see, it's clearly pulling the wall. Again, that Spider-Man's a jerk. But yeah, if you want to put them on your fridge and things like that, totally down for doing it. One other thing I want to point out is the magnetic hands. Spider-Man also comes with 2 magnetic hands. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I've tried it with just 1 foot and 1 hand. It works. He'll slide a little, but he'll mostly remain in place. But if you want the best stability against the wall that you get, you want to do all 4 hands. Well, all 4 hands. I'm such a clown. You want to do both hands and both feet. The reason why, because not only does it give you the best stability, it gives you the best chance to pose the figure without it falling. You don't want to break, lose tiny pieces and things like that. But as you can see, there's tiny magnets placed under the hands. So that way when it looks like he's wall crawling, he looks like he's accurately wall crawling. I'm going to zoom in. Voila. Magnetic hands back there. See them doing their job. Another thing I want to point out, with amongst all these things, the magnetic hands, you also get the little webbing that you see back here in the background. Really cool stuff. It has suction cups. I've tried the suction cups. They actually hold together really, really well. But I don't feel like doing it all over my place in my diorama. My cat's actually obsessed with it. So I'm going to find this annoying come later. But overall, the wall is pretty cool. The wall is pretty tall. And I'm going to turn it to the side because you can see that it's set up to that way you can just leave it flat. You can hang it on something, or you can put it on one of these where you can hold it vertically. And I think that's pretty cool. Now, honestly, I'm overall disappointed with Mafex. I thought they could have honestly done a hugely remarkable job with Spider-Man, and I just feel like they've let me down. Is it to say it's a bad figure? No, it's not a bad figure. I think for what you pay for it, you definitely get the bang for your buck. Is it still better than the Marvel Legend in terms of versatility, what you get for it? Yes. Better looking than the comic book suit? Never. Nothing will ever be better looking than the comic book suit. But for what you get, considering the license, and that is Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, you definitely get the bang for your buck. It's still a great figure. It's a great set. Does it get a perfect 10 out of 10? No. The Andrew Garfield head, it's just terrible. It's outright terrible. It's bad. But for what they make up in this DX set, definitely still gets a 9 out of 10. It's still a great figure. It still has its issues, but it's still better than this wobbly one over here. As you can see, no wobble. Put him back down, just fine. Do I like the Andrew Garfield head? No. I'm going to reiterate that. I don't like it. Is it in scale with Marvel Legends? Yes. Yes, it is. Be a jerk. But overall, like I said, the figure definitely gets 9 out of 10. And if you are looking to get this set, it should be out soon. Probably even by the time I upload this. And to all those that I may not see or respond to, thank you so much and happy holidays. Appreciate it, guys. Later.